All right, so I know I've said before that I know what happened with the 2016 election. I do. We were entertained. It was just another reality TV show. You know what I mean? Survivor, Big Brother, The Apprentice. You had a bunch of people all in one place, an island, a house, political stage. You start voting people off. Who do you like the least? And invariably on these shows, who lasts to the end? The fucking troll. The asshole. The biggest fucking jerk is the one that loses nothing. Ends up winning the whole fucking thing. Remember Richard Hatch? Remember that fucking guy? There's your effective president. No matter what else, he essentially is the Richard Hatch of the fucking program. Because everybody hated him. The only people who didn't hate him were the viewers at home who were amazingly entertained by him. We've been taught over the last couple decades that our vote basically means nothing. The word means nothing. So, they treated the presidency just like a reality TV show. And you fuckers were entertained. You were entertained, and when the moment was right for them to, push your buzzwords and get you all fucking going on, you went out and you voted exactly the way they wanted you to. Because they've been watching you. They know how you were going to vote. It doesn't matter in the end that none of you believed Trump was really going to do this shit. You knew that wasn't going to happen. His ideas were racist and sexist and fucking just they are ideas that would not stand in this country. And that's essentially what a lot of you are saying, is you don't like the country you live in. I understand. I do. I really do. And it's because, I'm sorry, your people aren't in control. It's not just a slam at white people before you get too uptight. That's a slam on all of you fucking humans. Your problem is that your people, no matter what people you want to define that as, whether you people is your race or your class or your particular income bracket, your people aren't in charge. Someone else's people are. And if someone else's people are in charge, they're not looking out for your interests. What happened to our election this year? You guys survived it. You Big Brothered it. You reality TV showed the American political system. And in the end, you elected the candidate that was supported by the Ku Klux Klan. The candidate who has been an openly misogynistic and sexist asshole to every woman he's ever met in the fucking the Miss America pageant ever since its inception. You elected Donald J. Trump. It's like you guys all forgot who in the fuck he was. 40 years of this guy doing what he does, and you just suddenly one year go, fuck it, let's put him in charge. Is that a joke? Is that a joke? But because he was on the show, you guys took him as a viable candidate. And because everybody started screaming the same fucking thing, we're tired of the same. But don't forget, never forget this one simple fucking fact. Neither Hillary Clinton nor Donald Trump got more than 27% of the actual American registered voter pool. That means that 48% of the country wanted, no, I'm sorry, Yeah, that's about right. Almost half of the country wanted one of those two. Little more than half. Almost half didn't want either of those. Let me see if I can put this in perspective. Everybody who cast a vote for President of the United States makes up roughly 58% of the population. Now, in that 58% of the population is 27% who voted for Trump, less than 27, closer to, was it 26.8, and less than 27% who voted for Clinton. There are all of the Jill Stein voters. There are all the Bernie Sanders supporters. There are all the people that, like me, wrote in another name. There's also included in that 58% the, 100,000 people that voted for a dead gorilla rather than any candidate on the ballot. Not included in any of those are 42% of the American voter pool who decided they wanted none of these people. They couldn't even think of a joke candidate to write in. They had lost so much faith in our voting system. So contemplate that the next time you want to run your mouth about whose candidate won. Nobody won this year. All that won was movement backwards.